friends and welcome back to another video. Recently we had done a video on square roots in which we saw how to find the square root of any number using the factor method, and we were able to solve few questions on it. Now when you talk about that method, so that method has a drawback to it. The drawback to that method is that you can only find the square roots of perfect squares like 25, 100 and so on. If you want to find the square root of any perfect, non-perfect squares or decimal number, so it becomes very difficult to find the square root of such numbers using that method. So in today's video, we will be seeing a second method to find the square roots of any number easily. The name of this method is long division method. So without any further delay, let's move on to the question. The question over here is 386.90. In this method, what we have to do is, first of all, in this method, we have to first create two lines for segregation. Then we have to make pairs of two. That is, one is going to be from the right hand side, we have to start making the pairs. So one is going to be 90, one is going to be 86, and the other one is going to be 3. So 3 is alone, so 3 will make a pair of itself. Now the next thing what we have to do is we have to find the largest number whose square is less than or equal to 3. Since this is our first number, hence the largest number whose square is less than or equal to 3. So here are our squares, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square and so on. So we have to find that number whose square is less than or equal to 3. The first one is 1 and 1 is obviously less than 3. So we can take 1. Now we will check the next. Next is 4. 4 is greater than 3. So we cannot take 3. So we take 1. So this is 1 times 1. So we have 1, 1, 1's are and plus 1 over here and minus 1 over here because 1 times 1 is 1. And 1 plus 1 will give us 2. 3 minus 1 will give us 2. Now we will take this 86 as a pair down. So this becomes 286. Now this is a bit tricky part. You have to concentrate carefully to understand what is happening over here. We are going to write the tables in a very different way. So we have 21 into 1, 22 into 2, 23 into 3 and so on. So over here you can see that 2 is constant and what is changing is 1 into 1, 2 into 2, 3 into 3, 4 into 4 and so on. Now since we had 2 over here, so 2 was constant like this. If we would have had 3 over here, so it would have been 31 into 1, 32 into 2, 33 into 3 and so on. So this is the tricky part of this method. If you understand this, then everything is very easy for you all. Now we want 286. So the number which we can subtract is 261 because this is the most least one. So we take 29 times 9, 261 to 29 plus 9, 29, 9 plus 29 we get minus 261 which is 38 and 286 minus 261 is 25. Now we take this 90 down, so we have 2590 and over here we have 38. So the same thing we are going to do. 38 is going to be constant and what is going to change? 1 into 1, 2 into 2, 3 into 3. So we have 381 into 1, 382 into 2, 383 into 3 and so on. Now we want to subtract it with 2590. So we have to take the number which is less than 2590. So over here the number which can be taken is 386 into 6. So 338 we have. So we write 386 times 6. And since after 86 we had a point, so we add a point over here plus 6 and minus 2316 which gives us 392 and 274. So over here you can see that we have our question that is 386.90. We had solved this entire question using the long division method and we got that the answer to it is 19.6. So the square root of 386.90 is 19.6. You can calculate and check it. So this is the way you're supposed to solve a number to find the square root using the long division method. If you all have any doubts or you want me to solve any more such questions, then please let me know in the comment section. And for more such videos, stay tuned and study.